What's going on, you guys? We got another comic book shop pickup, and if you haven't already, check out part 1. This is part 2, and let's just get right into it. And here we go. Here's Convergence, and this is Green Lantern / Parallax, cover 1 variant. Here's what I want to get all of, and these are the movie poster variants that DC does. I mean, this one is Justice League United, but it's based on the Mars Attacks poster. There you can see Stargirl and Supergirl, Martian Manhunter, and all this down here. I'm trying to collect all of these movie poster variants. I just think they're really cool. Here's a series that I really enjoy, and I'm sure if anybody from the 90s will remember. This was Death, the High Cost of Living. This is issue 3 of 3. Great series, but of course, I mean, it's Neil Gaiman. You can't go wrong with that. Another one of my favorite series, Secret Origins. Always got to pick these up. Now, most of these are outdated and the origins don't, hold up so much, but always got to find the Secret Origins. They're pretty cool. And here's another Secret Origins. This one with Nightwing, Johnny Thunder, and the Whip. And here, told you I was picking these up. Dark Multiverse, Wonder Woman, War of the Gods, 101. Gotta pick that one up. And here's the Dark Multiverse Flashpoint, number 1. And here we go, Shiny. Now this one, I couldn't find much information on. This is Spider-Man, The Final Adventure, number 4. I don't know. It was gold and shiny, so it appealed to me. Now here's another series I really like, and that is the Spider-Geddon series. If you guys aren't reading this or you like Spider-Man, and the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie, this is the series for you. I mean, we got characters like, here we got Miles Morales, regular Peter Parker. I think this was called Spider, and here's Spider-Punk. They even got the video game Spider-Man in here. And this handbook is really cool because it goes through almost every Spider-Man appearance and gives you their brief description on where they're from, what universe they are. And this is just, if you want to know who everybody is, get your hands on the Spider-Geddon handbook. You won't be disappointed. Now here's one I picked up, and it's called Curse of Brimstone number 7. And I'll tell you why I picked this one up. One, I mean, you can't tell already, shiny. I mean, but that's a given. But supposedly, this one has an error printing in it, where one of the pages are printed out of order. Now, I have 2 copies of this, and I can't really for sure find the error, but if anyone out there knows or can lead me to the direction to find out what the error is, it's just Curse of Brimstone number 7, and apparently there is an error with this issue. Here we go. What if Dr. Doom had become a hero? There we go. This is an older one. It's a little bit square bound. Yep, always got to get what ifs. Now here's another character I was introduced to through Dan Slott's writing on She-Hulk. And if you don't know who Dan Slott is, he is a writer that's written quite a bit of Marvel Universe. I think he's even written some DC, but I've mostly known him from his Marvel stuff. And he wrote a fantastic run on She-Hulk. If you could find that, pick that up. Dan Slott and She-Hulk, great stuff. Talked about this before. Spider-Gwen, one of my favorite characters released in the past 5 years. Love this character. Absolutely, hands down, one of my favorite characters. Here's another Spider-Geddon, issue. This is Spider-Geddon, I guess it's Spider-Force, issue 3. Had to get it because it's Spider-Geddon in that whole Spider Universe. Spider-Geddon, Spider-Girls number 2. And I think this is a series that focuses on it's an all-female Spider team, thus the title Spider-Girls. There we go, Spider-Gwen, number 9, and the Mary Janes. That's the band she plays with. Spider-Gwen and the Mary Janes. Told you guys I liked her. All right, now you guys probably know if you watch my other videos. Here we go, lenticular cover. Whoa, yes. This is Action Comics 987. Gotta be a sucker for that lenticular. Look at that. Oh man, so cool. And here's another variant, and this is Superman 32, and of course it's a DC Bombshells variant. Always love those DC Bombshells. She-Hulk. Yep, told you. I've been picking her up a lot. I heard that supposedly there's rumors she's going to be either on the Disney Plus. They might make a movie out of her. I'm excited to see what they do. I hope, like I said, I hope they draw a lot of the Dan Slott inspiration, because he really did a great job of balancing her human side as a lawyer versus her Avenger side. And there was just a lot of funny, quirky, gimmicky stuff that I really, really enjoyed. So like I said, once again, check out the Dan Slott series, and I'm hoping that they draw a lot from that, just because of how fun that was. Always got to pick up Batgirl. I'm not too fond when they went back to this this style of her costume. I like the one that was a little more black, kind of looked almost not militaristic, but more of a biker girl. This costume is fine, but I guess I like the hood. I like the cowl that goes over, and I really loved when Stephanie Brown was Batgirl. That was probably my favorite. And Barbara Gordon's fine as Batgirl. I know there's the Barbara Gordon fans out there, but I really enjoyed the Stephanie Brown series because it just felt she didn't have any connections. I mean, I knew that she was obviously connected to the Bat universe, but she didn't have as large a history as I felt that Barbara Gordon did. But they're both fun. Batgirl's Batgirl, and I like Batgirl. Here you go. Avengers 360, and of course, we picked it up because and Avengers 369, and of course it's shiny. All right, now here's another series I like, World's Finest. This is the Superman and Batman before Superman and Batman. I know this one's beat up, but I don't care. I just love the series. But I love this. I love what Superman's saying here of, stay back. Don't any of you dare harm my insect friends. Or, it's like, well, this guy right here with the bazooka. Like if he shoots at Superman, he's gonna blow Batman up. And this is like, oh man. The Day the World Ended, I think the name of the movie is an old black and white movie. Check it out. Mystery Science Theater riffs on it. But yeah, that's what that looks like. I just think that's so funny. Don't you harm my insect friends. All-Star Comics. JSA, one of my favorite teams. JSA All-Star Squadron. Always, anytime. I'll pick up any All-Star Comics, any JSA, any Justice Society, any All-Star Squadron, Young All-Stars. Love this team. Another What If. This one is number 92. What If starring Cannonball's little brother Josh and his pet Sentinel. It looks so 90s there, dude. Cool. And Thunderbolts Annual, number 97. This always drove me nuts. I always hated when they did like the years instead of just giving it a number. It's like, just tell me what number that is. Is that 1, 3, 5? I know what side it says, but when I look at the cover or putting it away, I always get mad about where to put it. Here's another What If. This one's starring Kazar. And this one is Savage Land is in New York instead of down in South Pole. Now, I've talked about this before. Here is an Amalgam comics, and these are really cool. They mix one DC, sometimes one DC, one Marvel, two DC, two Marvel, whatever, but it's always a DC to Marvel character mixed together. And if you can't tell from this is a Superman and Captain America. And there was quite a few of these, and I saw the trade paperback, I think, of volume 1 of this, but they wanted $50 for it. I just, at the moment I couldn't, but whenever I see these, I always pick them up. I think they did something like this with the Infinity Wars series that came out a couple of years ago. So I'll have to look into that. But these, yeah, whenever I see these, I always pick them up. So cool. And we'll get to these real quick. Action Comics, Funeral for a Friend, just because I want to get all those. Another Funeral for a Friend and Action Comics. And here's Squadron Supreme. This is when they came back in the mid-2000s. They were named Squadron Supreme instead of, I don't remember what the other name was. I can't remember now. I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, that's when they came back and they were in the Max line. And this is the history of the Squadron Supreme. Oh, I'm sorry, let me go back. They always called Squadron Supreme. The series was called Supreme Power. That's where I was going to get messed up. Oh, Incredible Hulk #1. Variant blank, of course. Hulk 2099. Yeah, this one, I love this cover. Protectors of the Spider-Verse, Web Warriors. I mean, look at all these characters on here. You got Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Woman, my girl Spider-Gwen. I think this is Spider-Man UK. You got Spider-Ham. I guess this is the Chinese, Japanese Spider-Man. But yeah, I mean, look at all these characters. This is cool. They need to make this into an animated series. Another 80-page giant. This is Secrets of Sinistra House, the Halloween one. Here's another 80-page giant. Beach Blanket Bad Guy Summer Special. Told you, gotta get those 80-page giants. Dark Knight's Metal. Death Metal, sorry. Speed Metal #1. Dark Knight's Death Metal Multiverse is in 1. Dark Knight's Death Metal Infinite Hour Extreme. Dark Knight's Death Metal Trinity Crisis. Told you I was picking all those up, all those one-shots, because they're all sure tie in some kind of dark multiverse. Here he goes. Love this cover. Spider-Verse 6 of 6. I mean, look at all these characters. Oh, so cool. 2099, Noir, Spider-Punk, Spider-Ham, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Woman, Silk. It's just so cool. I love all these characters. I mean, I'm not even a huge Spider-Man fan, but all these characters just makes me want to read everything about them. Which is so cool. This needs to be an animated series. It's called Spider-Verse, and take it from there. Here's the other Spider-Verse, issue 5. And there's Spider-Man Noir on the front, and there's, looks like a version of Swarm. That's cool. Told you, another Spider-Verse. Number 3 of 6. This one's got, how do you guys say that? Is it Spider? SP/DR? Please let me know in the comments. I don't know. Here's Spider-Verse 2 of 6. I mean, all these covers are just great. Makes you want to read whatever's going on. Here's Harley Quinn. And this is Batman White Knight Harley Quinn. I picked this up because I'm not a huge Harley Quinn fan. I like what they do with her, and I like the character, but I'm not a huge fan. But supposedly, I think this is the one where she now has a kid of her own. So I'm kind of interested to see how she does as a parent, obviously, and kind of what the future of Gotham looks like with her being the good guy. No surprise here. Batman, Catwoman, issue 1, blank cover. Had to get it. Batman Black and White, issue 1, blank cover. No surprise. Now here's one you guys may be surprised about. This is the Sandman Universe, issue 0, Lock and Key. I've read a lot of Lock and Key. I love what Joe Hill does with that universe. I love the characters in that universe. I haven't seen the Netflix series yet, though, but that's on my list of things to watch. And the fact they're now incorporating the Sandman universe, another universe that I really loved a lot. I'm excited to see how these two cross over, because I think there's a lot of potential there. Oh, Ghost Rider, number 40, of course. Black blank cover. Then I know there's a few more of these that I need to find, but when I found this one, I can't remember what the other ones are, but they'll be up here soon. Now this is one I remember when I think Valiant did it in the early 90s, and they had the Turok the Dinosaur Hunter, and I just remember the chrome gold cover, all shiny. Of course, it appealed to me, but the idea of a Native American hunting and fighting dinosaurs is just a cool concept. I'm really excited they brought this back. So this is one I'm really, really happy about. That's what I found, because I know that Jeff Smith, the creator of Bone, for some reason, Bone's been really heating up right now on the back issues. And I've read Bone, and I enjoyed it, and, you know, it is what it is. But here's one, I guess it's called Tuuki? Tuuki? But it looks more like a caveman type of story. And I've never even heard of this before. So I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. Found it, picked it up. Here we go. Dark Knight's Death Metal, The Last 52, War of the Multiverse. I mean, look at all these characters on here. I mean, even if I didn't read DC, I would wonder who are all these characters. I mean, yeah, unfortunately, I recognize most of them, but still, I mean, that's just, who are all these characters and where they come from and why are they here and yada, 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 and just begs the question. All right, now here's one we're going to fire off really fast. Here's History of the Marvel Universe, Part 1. History of the Marvel Universe, Part 2. History of the Marvel Universe, Part 3. History of the Marvel Universe, Part 4. History of the Marvel Universe, Part 5. And finally, History of the Marvel Universe, Part 6. The reason I got all these is because I really do like the information aspect of comics. I love when they do the official handbooks or the who's who of the Marvel Universe or who's who of the DC Universe. That way you get more of their backstory and they kind of get their power levels and all that stuff. So I'm excited to see this series when it came out. I'm glad to have all 6. And so that's it for this one. Like I said, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. You can hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. I will promise you another video. This is the end of the 2020 videos, and I will have a 2021 video for you tomorrow. Thank you, and once again, Happy New Year.